Hi, welcome. My name's Mirja Pitkin, and today we're going to be doing the warm-up for my Move Your Groove class. This is actually the non-instructional segment. There's another instructional segment of this same warm-up that you can find also on YouTube or on my website, pitkinfitness.com, and also at the Waldo County General Hospital website. So this one is a little bit faster paced, a little bit less cueing, and this one has music, which is perhaps more fun. So if you're doing this for the first time, I highly recommend doing the instructional one. But if you choose not to, and you're doing this for the first time and you haven't exercised in a while, I would recommend checking with your doctor or going online and finding a PAR-Q form, P-A-R-Q form. And if you answer yes to any of the questions, definitely check with your doctor before starting exercise. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so you need a rolled up yoga mat or just anything that you can put behind your knees, and then you're just going to press and release. So like I said, the other one has the instructions of how to do these exercises. I'm going to be doing some different cueing for this one. So as you're doing your press release, reach your arms overhead to just like a comfortable spot where they can just rest comfortably on the floor. And just start to feel the back of your body sinking and widening into the floor. And as I said, this is while you're doing your press release. And begin to deepen your breath. Sinking into your body, into the moment, into the here and now. Letting go of your day. And really paying attention to what you're doing right now. And you should be pressing hard enough that you're feeling your hips lifting. Now we're going to come to a seated position, exact same exercise, press and release. If you're using your hands to hold yourself up, use this opportunity to really pull your shoulder blades down your back so you start to engage your lower traps. These muscles are part of your shoulder girdle. So rather than collapsing here, you're pulling your shoulder blades down your back. Another added bonus, if you imagine you're holding globes or like a ball, and then keep that roundness in your fingers so you start to get a little work for your hands there. And all the while, press and release. Hard, really press. This is not just like hoo hoo hoo, press. See if you can squish the yoga mat a little flatter. And bring your attention again to your breath and feel your rib cage expanding in all directions. We often think of the breath just coming into the front of the body. It also comes to the side and a little bit even to the back. So get that 360 degrees of expansion all around your rib cage as you inhale and exhale. Nice. Stand up. Now we're getting to my favorite, PNF patterns. So you're going to stand on one leg, get your barbershop pull going, really rotating. That's so important for that stabilization for the knee. Across and wide. Across and wide. And pull and press. And pull and press. One more on this side. Pull and press. Good. Other side. Get your barbershop pull going. Across and front, wide and back. And pull and press. And pull and press. And as you get better at these, you can start to expand how far you're going with them. I may have done an extra one on that side. Okay, now palm flat to the ceiling, fingertips, knuckles, wrists, and pull. press back. So you want to pick 2 points, and you're hitting them at each end. And one more on this side. Don't forget that pull and that press. But again, if you have 2 points in space that you're moving to, that changes how you're organizing the movement, how you're recruiting the muscles. One last one. Good. Okay, back to standing on one leg, barbershop pull, cross and back, pull, and press, and pull, and press. You can vary the emphasis of these depending on how you do them. So some days do them holding on to something, other side. So you can really focus on getting your range of motion and pull and press. Other days, really focus on getting that stabilization going in your standing leg. Some days I'm really thinking about grabbing with my toes and pressing back. One last one, pull and press. Good. Pinky towards your face. Unfurl and press. So here too, 2 points. Don't forget to breathe. I just noticed I was, but now I'm breathing again. It's all good. And last one. And other side. Remember to flex your wrist. These are fantastic desk computer work recuperation. Especially when you really sequence from your fingertips, from your fingernails. And release. Good. Okay, so now we've gone through them once, so now you can really start to get a little more warmed up. Speed them up a bit, get your range. One last one here. Other side. So I'm going to do a little plug for my exercise class. It's all I've been doing lately, and I have never been so strong and so agile in my life. This class is it's surprising to me how effective it is. Okay, cross and back, pull and press. And other side, pull and press. 2 more. And release. Good. You could do a few more. I ended a little bit early for the song. Okay, shoulder circles. Nice big circles. And reverse. And hands on your shoulders. Elbow circles. Don't forget the back of the circle. And reverse. And release your hands, palms up, full big circles. And start spiraling in. Reaching your shoulder blades wide and reverse your spirals. Keep your palms up, it's safer for your shoulder. This is shoulders. And full circles. And release. And just nice, easy twists. Looking behind you. Imagine the roof of your mouth is doming up, lifting towards the ceiling. Full breaths. 2 more. And come center, just your arms. So really make sure your hips are stabilized. Keeping that length in your spine. And nice easy circles. Again, weight shifting side to side, look back. And come center, just your arms. 2 more. And coming to our feet, just pressing into the ball of your foot. And you want to bend as much as possible. And now, still rolling through that joint, wink, roll back down through it too. And now, go back to just the bend, but press your weight into that foot. The natural thing is to shift your weight away, so it's a slightly strange movement. And release. Okay, stabilizing. Nice wide step. The music will join in a moment. Really cover some ground here. And press up. And across. Nice full breaths. And press down. And tap front. And it's not a bad idea to use a mirror. Make sure that your spine is staying in neutral. That pelvic bowl is tilting forward and to the side. And back. We're going to hold bent knee. And knee up. And here too, you're not curling under, but keeping a neutral spine. Every so often it's good to try these things with a mirror because it's very hard to really know exactly what you're doing without that feedback. And really get your knee up and really reach your hands all the way up. And now we're going to switch to straight leg back. You could imagine a big ball and it's growing and shrinking. So you're this at a rather rapid rate. And now add a knee bend. But make sure you're still getting your knee behind your midline. It's not here, it's back. And step reach. Don't forget to stabilize that pelvic bowl. Nice wide step. And across. Just coming right to the midline. Back. And up and over. And now just the arms swimming. Nice full breaths. Bringing your arms behind you so you're really getting that twist. And just marching it out. Okay, grab your yoga mat or whatever you're using to give a little elevation under your heels. So, heels on the mat, balls of the feet on the floor, get ready to jump, and come up. Ideally, exhale on the way up, but really, as long as you're breathing, you're all good. And really remember to keep that intention. It's easy to start to space out and forget that you're getting ready to jump. Weight in your heels. Five more. Two more. Nice. Okay, 15 push-ups. So you can do modified, full, you could do wall push-ups, whatever is appropriate for you. Exhale on the way up, but again, as long as you're breathing, you're all good. Hips and shoulders move together. You're like a plank. I kind of lost count. I'll call that 15. And then stretch back for 3 breaths. Now, if you didn't find those to be particularly deep breaths, maybe take it up a notch with your push-ups. They should be kind of deep breaths. Okay, get ready to jump. Almost jump. Almost jump. And this exercise, where you're almost jumping, is a really nice demonstration of how intention really changes things. All we're doing is organizing this movement a little differently. Feels quite different, doesn't it? And if you want to actually jump, feel free. Two more. Good. Okay, second set of push-ups. And this time, hands behind your head, shoulders drop, reach your elbows wide, little pre-stretch without pushing your head forward. Keep your head pressed back. And now 15 push-ups. Count them off for yourself. Everybody has a different pace. I remember to count that time. Good, okay. Few more jump squats. So, if these are feeling, relatively easy, by all means jump. If they're not, keep it to the squats. Do what level is appropriate for you. But you really want to decelerate. This is fantastic for the joints. If you really absorb the impact into your muscles and not your tendons and ligaments. And that is the end of the warm-up. And I stopped the music just in time. So, thank you so much for joining me. And let's just do 3 deep breaths. Okay, so palms facing front, fingertips just gently reaching. Inhale up. And one last one. Inhale up. Thank you so much for joining me. And you can find more information on my website, which is pitkinfitness.com. If you're in the Mid-Coast, Maine area, you can check my class schedule. Hope to see you in class. Thank you.